Hello and welcome back. Today we're reacting to some more epic rap battles of history. Today we have the Joker versus Pennywise. Two clowns of great caliber going after each other. Who is the best insane clown that's not in a posse? Only time will tell. Let's see. Oh, that sounds cool.
The Joker.
We have to take a moment and just admire the costumes. This makeup, the costumes. This is like production AAA movie level costumes. Their art department, costume department. Wow. Major props to you guys. I cannot believe how good this is. Had to get that off my chest.
The Joker.
So good.
In my first appearance, the bat was supposed to slay me, but I can't be killed. That's why they cast a phoenix to blame me. I'm the harlequin of hate, the clown prince of crime, your sewer troll that Stephen King wrote between his lines. It's like cocaine, you know what I said? I don't know how any kind of joke could ever go over that head. They all float, says the quote, but your films, they all sink. Oh, and as far as Mr. King goes, I'm a shining man. I made the Justice League look like just a bunch of super schlubs. You lost to a herd of nerds who call themselves a losers club. You be gobbled up in Gotham, so stick to your small town where you're renowned. See if it's brown, flush it down, cloud. Are you joking?
Wow. Wow. That was nuts. We got to go back and break that down a little bit here. But that beat fits so well. It's sort of like a impending doom kind of beat, right? Like that's kind of the gist that I get out of it. It's building up a heavy atmosphere, but making you feel like there's something big on the way. I don't know how to better describe it than that, but that was very well done. The voice, what the heck? Amazing. Wow. I can't believe this. And the lines, jeez, let's see.
In my first appearance, the bat was supposed to slay me, but I can't.
I don't believe I've ever read the episode or the issue of the comic books that the Joker was introduced in. However, I've heard that he was supposed to be a one-time character who was killed off, and he was so popular that they actually decided to bring him back as a recurring villain. And now, of course, he eventually rose to basically be the most famous villain in the DC universe. So he wasn't supposed to be, though. He was supposed to be a throwaway villain of the week.
That's why they cast a phoenix to blame me.
I really like that because they cast Joaquin Phoenix in the Joker movie. I don't remember exactly when it came out, but pretty recently they cast Joaquin Phoenix. Very good line.
I'm the harlequin of hate.
And of course, we got the double play there on Harley Quinn.
The clown prince of crime, your sewer troll that Stephen King wrote between his lines.
I love that he says that he wrote them between his lines, because Stephen King, of course, was notorious for cocaine use, right? And I love that Pennywise is confused here, and then Joker has to explain it.
It's like cocaine, you know what I said? I don't know how any kind of joke could ever go over that head. They all float, says the quote, but your films, they all sink.
That's every single line here is just amazing. You all float, or they all float, says the quote, because that's, of course, a quote from the movie and the books. But your films, they sink, because they weren't the best performing films. It 1 and It 2.
Oh, and as far as Mr. King goes, I'm a shining man.
There might be an additional meaning to that, but I believe that Stephen King has a book called The Shining. So I don't know if there's more, I'm a Shining man, wink. I'm not sure if there's more to that I'm missing, but I'm guessing that's a reference to The Shining.
I made the Justice League look like just a bunch of super slubs.
We gotta take a second, actually, and talk about that, because the Joker has no powers at all, right? He is completely powerless. Although, to be fair, so is Batman. But Batman's rich. Which is a superpower in itself. Rich parents. But he goes toe-to-toe with the likes, like they're showing here. Superman, Wonder Woman, Batman. And he's got nothing other than a derangedness. And he's kind of a genius in a way, right? So, pretty impressive.
You lost to a herd of nerds who call themselves a losers club.
That's so true. It's amazing because they did. That's what they called themselves in the It books. The kids that defeated him. The Losers Club. You got beat by the Losers Club. You suck.
You be gobbled up in Gotham, so stick to your small town where you're renowned. See if it's brown, flush it down, cloud.
I don't know if this is a thing anymore, but growing up, my grandmother, whom I loved absolutely dearly, she grew up during the Great Depression. And during the Great Depression, it was a different time, different mindset, everything, right? So she saved everything, was extremely creative and stingy when it came to waste, and made sure that everything was very efficient. Well, one of the things that she would do is she would have a saying, if it's yellow, let it mellow. If it's brown, flush it down. In reference to the toilet, because they wanted to save the water, because the less times you flush the toilet, it's going to very, very slightly lower your water bill. If you live in a place where you have a water utility and not in the middle of nowhere where you have a well or a septic system. So anyway, that would always be a saying. I don't know if that's a thing anymore, but that's where this is coming from, and I'm loving it. Because he is a sewer troll, as the Joker said earlier.
Are you joking? You wanna rap?
Oh, that voice.
Why so serious? You're supposed to be the man who laughs, but those jokes are like your new movie. Mostly really sad, babe. You're a John Doe with my deadlights, and you're about to fall from a new height. Cause you're weak and you've lost every fight. Good night, who wears underwear over his ties? Nightmares and I'm ruthless. This battle's like poker, the Joker is useless. Winning style, I'm asylum, I'm crazy with bars. Jack Nicholson played is fine, but lately the classes decline.
Wow.
Jared Leto came out trying to look like he was Tekashi 6ix9ine. So unless you've got a yummy younger brother, I think you'd better run. Cause I've got 99 red balloons, bitch, and I dare you to take one.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I think this is probably the best epic rap battle I've seen so far. Hands down so far. And we're just on the first back and forth. Is there going to be a surprise character brought in? Is there going to be backup? Are we going to get quick back and forths? Are we going to get just a couple big ones back and forth? I don't know. This is great. I don't think I've seen this one before. And this is amazing.
Renown, see if it's brown, flush it down, cloud. Are you joking? You wanna rap?
First of all, voice, amazing. On point. Second, the art throughout this whole thing, as we said earlier, amazing. Just absolutely stellar. But third point is that subtle beat change that they did when it switched from the Joker to Pennywise, and the beat switched from like that more impending doom to kind of like a higher, lighter type of atmosphere, if you will. It fits the character, because the old-timey clown type of theme that it kind of is reminiscent of, you know? I don't know. I'm not really good at explaining this with the beats. I am not a musical person. I don't know music theory. But for some reason, that beat change that they did, while it's very subtle, it just matches so well. And there's a distinct difference between the Joker's beat and Pennywise's beat.
Why so serious? You're supposed to be the man who laughs.
Why so serious? It's a reference, of course, to the Joker says that. In one of the movies, I don't remember which one, but as he's explaining about how his dad took the razor to cut and make us smile. Why so serious? So I absolutely love that quote.
But those jokes were like your new movie. Mostly really sad.
Yeah, you gotta get a couple pokes in at the movie. You absolutely have to. So props for that.
You're a John Doe with my deadlights, and you're about to fall from a new height. Cause you're weak and you've lost every fight. But knight who wears underwear over his ties.
A lot of the old-timey comic book characters do wear what resembles underwear over their tights. Especially if you go back to like the really old sort of original like Adam West era Batman movies. They're wearing underwear over their tights. Okay, that's what it is.
I want nightmares and I'm ruthless. This battle's like poker, the Joker is useless.
That's gotta be the single hardest hitting bar in this entire battle so far. This battle's like poker, the Joker is useless. Because in the game of poker, you obviously don't use the Joker, you discard that. So yeah, oh god,
when
clever.
Your cards on the Arkham Asylum, I'm crazy with bars.
Oh, Arkham Asylum, where they send the crazy people, right? Oh, that's amazing. And also there was a video game, a Batman video game called Arkham Asylum. And that was a really good game. I played that a little bit quite a while ago. So very good. I'm crazy with bars. So leaning back into that asylum, I'm crazy. Oh, amazing. And look at this. Look at this transition.
But lately the Cosby's declined. Jared Leto came out trying to look like he was Tekashi 6ix9ine.
I have to say, I actually did not see that Joker movie with Jared Leto. I didn't see it. I don't know if it's very good or not. I just never got around to seeing it. I probably will one day. But one thing from the commercials that I've seen and the posters and, you know, all that stuff, I get where they were coming from with making him look that way, but I don't like it. I don't know. To me, at least without having seen the movie, so I'll admit I might be missing a lot of context here. But it does make sense, but I don't agree with it. I think that that's a little out of character for the Joker. But the Joker does do some pretty crazy things, but I don't know. It just doesn't look like the Joker to me.
So unless you've got a yummy younger brother, I think you'd better run.
Because he eats the little brother of the main character.
Because I've got 99 red balloons, bitch, and I dare you to take one.
And the red balloon reference. This is so stellar. This is amazing.
Go back in your well, you giggling sewer ginger. You lost to a turtle that wasn't even a ninja. When I flow, I go Mark Ham with ill zinger. I steal the show like Bob Kane stole from Bill.
Oh!
Every joke of mine stings. Your 3 nightlights in a cloud, beat by the kid from Stranger Things. When I compare your antics to the fiendish schemes I revel in, they pale like the moonlight you can dance with the devil in. Pennywise likes the devil.
That was an amazing effect, that comic book effect. That was super clever and very well executed.
I dare you to take one. Go back in your well, you giggling sewer ginger.
You giggling sewer ginger. Oh, because the red hair. Ginger. Yeah, that's always funny.
You lost to a turtle that wasn't even a ninja. When
The turtle's not a ninja. That's true. So in the books, I haven't seen the movie It Too, but I did see number 1. But in the books, at least, and maybe this is what the second movie covers, in the books, the universe was created by a giant turtle, right? I forget the name and some of the details. It's been a very, very long time since I've read the book. But long story short is he was sort of like the god of creation or whatnot, and It was the sort of darker counterpart. So they were kind of like bigger, higher level beings than humans. And anyway, of course, the turtle is the nemesis of it.
Giggling Seward Ginger, you lost to a turtle that wasn't even a ninja. When I flow, I go Mark Ham with ill zigger.
I don't know who Mark Ham is. I need to look that up really quick. Mark Ham. Of course, it's just showing me things from Mark Hamill. I figured I would Google that and see something that clicked something in my memories, but it's really not. I guess he's one of the enemies of Spider-Man, which is not relevant to a DC conversation. So I don't know that reference. If you know that one, let me know in the comments, because I would love to know about that.
I steal the show from a ninja. When I flow, I go Mark Ham with ill zigger. I steal the show like Bob Kane stole from Bill Finger.
Oh, I don't know all the details on this one, but Bill Finger was one of the creators of Batman. Okay?
With ill zigger. I steal the show like Bob Kane stole from Bill Finger.
Yeah. So Bill Finger was one of the creators of Batman. And it was oftentimes alleged that some of the credit was stolen from him. I believe it had something to do with the names that were put on the comic books. But yeah, anyway, he was one of the co-creators of Batman.
Every joke of mine stings. Your 3 nightlights in a cloud, beat by the kid from Stranger Things.
Yeah, I don't remember the actor's name, but one of the kids, I think it was the main character in It, was also on Stranger Things. So kind of breaking the third wall there a little bit. I love it.
When I compare your antics to the fiendish schemes I revel in, they pale like the moonlight you can dance with the devil in.
Oh, that is a bar too. That is absolutely a bar. When you compare the things that the Joker's done compared to It, I mean, Joker is a menace, man. He is a menace. They are both absolute villains, but Joker is a menace.
Pennywise likes the devil. We have so much fun together, but no one's dying to play with Joker. Except for maybe Heath Ledger! You're an embarrassment. It's so like you beat Harlequin. That purple suit is something you should only see Steve Harley in. Harlequin, that purple suit. Except for maybe...
Jeez. Oh, too soon? Been a long time, but still too soon.
Heath Ledger! You're an embarrassment. I bet you like you beat Harlequin. That purple suit is something you should only see Steve Harley in. I face on your fear. I'm the dirty main attraction every 27 years. But you know what? I have a secret. It's like a very special toy. If you want to kill a Batman, eat him when he's a boy. Don't you lay a finger on my...
Or are we getting a third back and forth? This one seems pretty long.
Devil in. Pennywise likes the devil. We have so much fun together, but no one's dying to play with Joker. Except for maybe Heath Ledger!
Oh god, so Heath Ledger, of course, played the Joker in The Dark Knight Rises, maybe? Shoot. One of the Dark Knight trilogy movies. And his performance was absolutely stellar. He, hands down, is the best Joker in my book, by a long shot. He did an amazing job. Now, it's rumored that he really did some crazy things to get into the character. And it kind of really wore down on his mental health. Now, that's rumors. I don't know the truth behind that. But of course, he did end up committing suicide shortly after that movie came out or was recorded. I don't remember. One of the two. And so, of course, there was a lot of speculation that maybe it was because of the stuff that he put himself through to really own and get into character for the Joker role that he was playing. So, wow, that's... Wow.
You're an embarrassment. I bet you like you beat Harlequin. That purple suit is something you should only see Steve Harley in.
Yeah, so I'll beat you like you beat Harley Quinn. Or Harley Quinn. Of course, Harley Quinn is another villain in the DC universe that's very closely tied in with the Joker. And they have a relationship that's not healthy. Let's leave it at that. And the Steve Harvey reference, yeah, I could see Steve Harvey wearing that suit. These effects, look at like the cardboard cutouts in the background with the coloring, and I just can't get over how well this is all executed and how amazing everything is designed. And this is going to be such a long video, and I'm so sorry.
Main attraction every 27 years.
Yeah, because he came to do his thing every 27 years in Derry, Maine. Yeah.
You know what? I have a secret. It's like a very special toy. If you want to kill a Batman, eat him when he's a boy.
They changed his teeth.
Don't you lay a finger on my bat, you little freak, or I will spend a whole week knocking out those prickled teeth.
Oh, he's mad.
For his next gangbang scene, how about a little more PG and a lot less 13? Even I wouldn't stoop to that kind of impropriety. This is Earth, you space demon. We live in a society.
What?
Your movies, so I know you don't hurry, but I'll shoo you down the drain so fast they'll call you Tim Scurry. Ask Robin if I drop bars, I take smiles and I leave scars. Guards at Arkham will admit that the Joker just killed it. Arkham.
What the heck? How is this good? Oh my god. Okay, let's break this down. Oh, what's going on here? Okay, there we go.
If you want to kill a Batman, eat him when he's a boy. Don't you lay a finger on my bat, you little freak, or I will spend a whole week knocking out those prickled teeth.
Joker did not like him, Pennywise, mentioning Batman. He's like, you don't touch him, he's mine. I have him right where I want him. It reminds me of one of the scenes from one of the animated series. There's a few of them, but where, I don't remember the villain's name, but one of the lesser known villains teams up with the Joker and they catch Batman, and of course the lesser known villain, the Mummy or something, I don't remember, but he pulls off Batman's mask and reveals Bruce Wayne. And the Joker was mad. He's like, do you think I wouldn't have done that if that's what I wanted? Like, you just ruined all the fun for me. And then he turns to Bruce Wayne and he's like, where's my electric car I ordered? Kind of making fun of like the whole like Elon Musk stuff, right? With Tesla. And where's my electric car I ordered? I've been waiting for it. It keeps getting delayed. It's amazing.
Tell your author for his next gangbang scene, how about a little more PG and a lot less 13?
So, they tamed it down in the movies quite a bit. But there was that love scene between the two friends, or the three friends, I'm sorry, that of the kids, the Losers Club, right? And they were all underage. And the book goes into a little more detail than the movie. And so, how about a little more PG and a lot less 13? Oh my god. That is a stake right in the heart there. Wow. Yeah, that's a very uncomfortable scene to read. In the movie, it was still uncomfortable, maybe not as uncomfortable, but the books were... Yeah, I would suggest not seeking that scene out.
Even I wouldn't stoop to that kind of impropriety. This is Earth, you space demon. We live in a society.
I love the fact that they're referencing the meme, we live in a society. This is like the perfect battle.
I've seen your movies, so I know you don't hurry, but I'll shoo you down the drain so fast they'll call you Tim Scurry.
So Tim Scurry. There's an actor named Tim Curry. I actually just read an article about this recently. Did he voice the Joker for a very short amount of time and then get replaced by, was it Mark Hamill, I think? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's right. Or was he cast but didn't actually voice him, and then was replaced by Mark Hamill. I don't remember which, but one of those two, probably. So I kind of get the reference. I'll call you Tim Scurry, as in a hurry, right? So you're kind of adding the S there, because I'm pretty sure his name is actually Tim Curry without the S. I could be wrong, though. Maybe there's more to it that I'm missing. Let me know.
Ask Robin if I drop bars. I take smiles and I leave scars.
Ooh, yeah, look in the background. He's just wailing with the crowbar. So there was an episode or a issue where the Joker actually did kill one of the Robins. And that's what this is in reference to. A lot of people that aren't comic book readers don't realize that the Joker actually did that. He killed one of the Robins with a crowbar, I believe. And yeah.
Odds and Arkham will admit that the Joker just killed it. Arkham? Ha! You stole that from H.P. Lovecraft. Who needs guards when you couldn't even escape Cesar Romero's mustache? Jester, I'm on Tresser, but I'm making my Fortunato. And seal this battle up like it was the cask of a Amontillado.
Oh.
January Ember Flames, you got beat by the Scooby Gang. The John Wayne sees the underground clown posse where flows insane. Poster boy for missing person posters, Joker's gonna float with me. Cause he just messed with the best wildlife rapper since the notorious B.I.G.
What? Okay, I'm sorry, this is getting really long, but...
It's Arkham. Ha! You stole that from H.P. Lovecraft.
So I've read a lot of H.P. Lovecraft's work, but I don't ever remember there being a mention of Arkham. Is that true that that's stolen from H.P. Lovecraft? Because that's quite interesting.
Needs guards when you couldn't even escape Cesar Romero's mustache.
So I had to think about this one, so I think I might have missed a little bit of what came after this, but if I remember correctly, I'm guessing this was Cesar Romero, because I'm kind of putting one and one together to get two here. But there was a Joker who was played in one of the very, very old, I don't remember if it was a movie or a TV show, but one of the really old ones. And he wouldn't shave his mustache off. So they did the white face paint over the mustache, and you could clearly see that he has a mustache there that's just painted white with everything. So you couldn't even escape Cesar Romero's mustache. That's just such a great reference.
Jester, I'm on Tresser, but I'm making my Fortunato.
I don't know what Montresor or Fortunato mean. So I have no idea what this is in reference to. But let me know, please.
And seal this battle up like it was the cask of Amontillado.
Now that's genius. So I'm trying to remember because I have two of these in my mind. But a cask of Amontillado. There's a book about this, right? I don't remember who wrote it. But there also in real practice is the idea of sealing someone into the wall, sort of as a punishment, and it's called the Cask of Amontillado. I can't talk today. But anyway, that's a real thing. So this is, he's doing the miming motion like he can't get out of the wall.
Who's with January Ember Flames? You got beat by the Scooby Gang.
The Scooby Gang. Yeah, they did a few crossovers with Scooby-Doo and Batman. So those were pretty good. I actually just watched one of them recently with my kids.
John Wayne sees the underground clown posse where flows insane.
Wow.
Missing person posters, Joker's gonna float with me. Cause he just messed with the best wildlife rapper since the notorious B.I.G.
Notorious B.I.G. How is he getting a call out here? Those effects with the spider legs, or him turning into like a spider thing, was really cool. And the rest of that probably doesn't really need a breakdown, but what an amazing battle. Wow, I can't believe this. Top tier. I think this is my favorite one so far that we've seen. Absolutely. This is great. So wow, I think I missed some stuff in there too, but you guys will let me know, I'm sure. Anyway, who won? That's the question that we really need to answer here. And that's a very tough question. honestly, this is kind of a cheap way out, but I think they pretty well tied. I really do. I don't know that I can pick a winner. They were both amazing. This battle was absolutely stellar. 10 out of 10. I don't know how I can possibly pick a winner. If I had to pick a winner, if I absolutely had to, I would probably pick Joker just as a fan favorite. I love the Joker. And I probably got more of his references than I did Pennywise. There was a couple towards the end there where he used some words I have no idea what they mean or what they're in reference to. So, that's a bit of an unfair advantage. But if I had to pick one, I'd probably go towards Joker. What do you think? That was such a close one, such a good one. You got to let me know if you disagree or agree. Anyway, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I hope that you have a wonderful day.